Hi everybody, I'm Kirk Theis with University Honda. I want to take a second to show you the 2018 Honda Pilot. Now the Pilot is Honda's biggest sport utility vehicle, so if you've got a crew and you don't want a minivan, this is the option for you. It has a third row seat, so unlike the CR-V, it actually is an 8-passenger vehicle as opposed to a 5-passenger vehicle. Some people may remember the Pilot, late 80s, early 90s, was actually like a dune buggy, ATV kind of thing that Honda made. It's kind of cool. They brought it back and made it a full-size SUV. So, 2018 versus 2017, no real changes in the Pilot except we have them. So they're readily available. This particular model is an EXL with sensing. Honda's sensing suite uses cameras and radar to do things like keep your car in its lane, apply the brakes if it's about to hit something, mirror the car in front of you for cruise control, and we like to stock mostly this trim level, EXL with sensing. So one of my favorite design features that Honda did with this latest generation Pilot is they made getting into the third row extremely easy. Seat comes forward, slides, and then actually as you get in, you can push it forward a little bit more. So if we move to the back of the Pilot, first off, a little bit of magic. It's kind of losing its luster as time goes on, but power tailgates on EXL trim and above. One important thing to know is you don't have to carry a lot of people to own this car. I had one and never used I used the third row a couple of times, but for the most part, I have these seats down, virtually flat storage space. Honda did something really cool here. So it's flat right now, and this piece right here is hard plastic. It actually can do a couple things. It can come out all together, it can flip and be carpet, or it actually has a 2-staged seating area for itself, so it can go lower. You also have extra storage on the sides. So Honda designed this to where you can fit standard full-size cooler with the third row up. So Honda definitely made sure that your passengers will be comfortable. This is the standard second row seat, so room for 3 all the way across. In the Elite trim, which is the top of the line Pilot, you can actually get captain's chairs, so it removes this center seat. Interesting fact, you got 2 cup holders there, 2 here, 2 on that door, and then each side in the third row gets 3. What is that, 12? Lots of room for beverages, and then this center section here, this gives you full control of the rear air conditioning and heat, so passengers got their own thing going on back there. Step into the cockpit. Got a lot of stuff going on here. First of all, very roomy, very spacious. You go right away and notice this 8-inch full color display. The 2018 Pilot does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So if you have an Apple or an Android powered smartphone, pulls up your apps, looks familiar, looks a lot like your phone actually on the dash of your car. One thing they did really well is this whole space right here. So this just being flat and big has room for European man satchels, deep cavernous space underneath that you can just cover up to keep out of sight. And one of my favorite parts is the steering wheel. If you ever drive a new Pilot, just feel how it steers. It feels better than any car you've driven. Cruise controls on the right, audio and Bluetooth on the left, and actually if you go to the Elite level, you can get a heated steering wheel as well. So if we talk about the engine of the Pilot, it's a 3.5 liter V6, cranks out 280 horsepower. This car has a 6-speed transmission, but if you go above the EXL to the Touring or the Elite model, you get a 9-speed transmission. This car gets 18 in the city, 26 in the highway, so they're all pretty darn efficient. We will almost always just have all-wheel drives in stock. We can get you a 2-wheel drive, but we primarily sell all-wheel drive in the Northwest. The 2-wheel drive saves a little bit in gas, but people that buy these cars here typically are looking to go into the snow, do a little adventuring, want the safety of the all-wheel drive. Honda's all-wheel drive system is really smart. It's primarily a front-wheel drive vehicle. Rear wheels only kick in when you need them. It has torque vectoring, which basically allows 70% of the front wheel power to go to the rear wheels, and then 100% of that can go to either side. So to put that in a practical form, if you as a human were running and turning to the left, you would plant with your right foot to turn left. The car does the same thing. You can plant with that right rear wheel to go left or vice versa. EX trim levels and above also have 4 driving modes. So it's an electronic button you can push, and it switches between normal, snow, sand, and mud. And it basically heightens the awareness of the car and allows it to transfer power more efficiently based on those driving conditions. It does make a difference. If you're driving in snow, turn it on and the car will perform great. We've had a lot of success with these going to the mountains and on the occasion that we do get snow on the valley floor. So if you're interested in this Pilot or any other Honda, you know where to find us on 9th Street in Corvallis or at uhonda.com. And thank you for watching.